up, guys? Today we're going to take a look at your Greenbrier winner, Joaquin Niemann. The kid has got a phenomenal golf swing, played great this weekend. He was top 10 in his approaches at tied for 6, I believe, and then he was also number 1 or number 2 in putting this week. So if you're number 1 in putting, you're only doing pretty good. I think he was +8 on strokes gained in putting and plus, let's see what it was, +4.5 in strokes gained in approach. So just an absolutely phenomenal weekend for this kid. A lot of fun to watch him play. He's got a golf swing that is unreal to me because of how much right side bend he gets through his impact. For somebody that doesn't move very well like myself, this makes me cringe at his impact, but it's an extremely impressive position. So we're going to take a look and hop right in his golf swing. So first and foremost, when you look at his swing, his lines are beautiful, very neutral spine. Spine, it looks to be about probably between 35 and 40 degrees of upper body bend. As we look at the balance line, so he's in a really good spot here to start his balance lines. We want to see this because that gets the hip joint past the ankle, as you can see in the line that is true there. When it gets to past the ankle, these are really good balance points where your body can move more efficiently, more effectively. Also, you're going to see his arms hanging nice and freely down. Club's in a great spot in his fingers, so now that club can make that nice angle you guys always hear me talking about here at the get-go. Also from this angle, I noticed as well, looking at his head, it looks like he has a little bit of neck tilt to start, just the eye line going behind the golf ball a little bit. Need to see that from a face-on view to really see what's going on with his eye line, but lower body's really good. Shoulders are slightly open, lower body's pretty square. So a lot of great things going on in his setup position. As we get into his golf swing, let's go ahead and clear out that line, throw down a little plain line. Don't really hear me talk about early extension too much, but we're going to see a lot of him actually driving his hips back through impact. So I want to draw that line in there so you guys can see it. So beautiful turn back. Not the greatest camera angle. Camera angle is a little bit above, but you're going to see the club staying directly in front of his chest as he turns away. From this point of view, club's right in the middle of his chest point. Right shoulder's turning back and away as the club's swinging up. So some really good spots to see here. Let's go back and get that line back in there. I accidentally cleared it out. Club's being in a great spot here at the top. We see his lead arm and his shoulders in about the same line. Lead arm just a little bit steeper than his shoulders, which is ideal. The neutral position of his wrist with the club face. Club face is in a great spot. Wrist is in a really good spot. Nice turn away. So just a really good fundamental top of his backswing, but this is where it gets unique. So when he gets it in, he drives his lower half extremely out of the way, and you start to see him add a lot of forward bend here as he gets back down. And this is what I'm talking about when he gets that extreme tilt in his side bend. So this is a really incredible spot to me. You don't see too many players get to this position. I don't think that most players can get to this position. If you try, you might hurt yourself. But it's unreal what he's able to do. He loses, if we go back to where his spine angle was at the get-go, this is where he starts at a spine angle. Let's go into that impact position. So we go up at the top, absolutely ideal, and he actually keeps his spine angle, but his head drops probably almost a good foot. So this is going to be incredible because he can't really release his arms a crazy amount. He's going to have to turn quite a bit. I would imagine a coach like Gigi would really enjoy this move because of how much right side bend and how much he's able to get the handle to move left through impact. And this is just unreal to me. I've never seen somebody get into this position with their spine. He's literally level to the ground here when we get his spine angle. That's unreal. I would think he would want to clean this up as he gets older. This doesn't seem like something that can last for a long period of time. I know he's played great golf, but I would have to look at a little bit more in depth of what his history is in health. I would actually like to look a little bit more in depth in his 3D analysis to see this positioning and what it's doing to his body, and talk to some physios and some physical therapists. But that's unreal. That's an unreal amount of movement through the spine. the right side bend is just unreal, and then he comes up out of it and in a really good spot. You see his hips clear out and a good balanced finish. So I mean, he gets positionally, he gets into some beautiful spots, and he uses the ground very well. This week, I think he was +2 in strokes gained with the driver, so he's still a very good driver of the golf ball in comparison to the field this week. So a lot of good things he does in his golf swing, a lot of amazing things that he does in his golf swing from a movement human standpoint. So, but not something I would suggest a lot of you try to get into that position there. You might try to feel like you're in that position, but don't physically try to get yourself there, especially if you're an older player with a lot of poor movement patterns. You might want to get those cleaned up prior to trying to imitate any of this you see in Joaquin's golf swing. But the kid's an absolute unreal athlete. That to be able to move like this, to be able to generate that much power and that much right side bend through impact, and be able to control it. So kudos to him. Great ball striker at the time being, but the real thing that he won this weekend was the ability to roll the rock. He made everything he looked at. Almost 9 strokes gained on putting to this week. That's just absolutely unreal. 21 under, beat everybody else by 6. So you got to roll some putts in to be able to play and put up those numbers. But I hope you guys learned something today about his golf swing. If you guys enjoyed this, make sure to like it, share it with a friend, and also follow for more information about future tour winners that we do analysis every single week here on the page. And also make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel, because we're going to have some more information on what I think you guys should be working on in your golf swing and how to understand some of these golf swings a little bit better. So I hope you guys enjoy. I can't wait to continue to share. And don't let me forget, go Lions, baby. We are 1-0-1, undefeated so far this year. Unfortunately, we ended up making that tie that 1 week. But it was against the hometown team, my boy Fitzy's team, the Cardinals. I can't go rooting against them. So much love, guys. I hope you guys have a great rest of your Monday, and we will talk with you later. Let's go.